up, everybody? Welcome to the St. James Show. It is Wednesday, and we are in June. June is a wonderful time to celebrate all month. As you come in, would you hit that like button for me? Double tap the screen. If you're watching right now on Vertical Live, watching the replay, hit that like button. If you're watching on your television, scroll your little remote up and hit that like button for me. I would appreciate it. Hope everybody is having a good Wednesday. Decided I thought I'd just pop on this afternoon on my way from work. You know. What's up, Dion? How are you? How are you, Dion? Hey, y'all still shopping at Target? What's going on with Target? There's Jamal over there, Jamal Bryant. Do y'all agree? A lot of you guys were like, you need to leave Cardi B alone. And I don't care, how nice he was trying to say it, or he's just, relaying the information. I mean, but you're still posting on your page and you're talking to Cardi B, which will get some attention. I understand the optics of it all, but in my opinion, at this point, these people need to go. What's up, Nicole? Ain't he going to Dollar? Yeah, he's talking about going to Dollar General because Dollar General has way more stores than Target. But my issue is, I'm telling you, he's not to say. I guess he's trying to be the better, do even more than Martin Luther King or something. Jamal Luther the King. Guess he's trying to have such an impact on his name by any means necessary. Fool around and mess with these folks and their money. There's gonna be some repercussions. What they call it? There's gonna be some issues. Oh, what's up, Londa? We were on last night checking out the new the paperwork from Tyrone Blackburn, and it's funny. Tyrone Blackburn, so the witness that was on the stand at the Diddy case today, she goes into her dissertation, and Blackburn was her attorney as well when she decided when a demand letter was sent to Diddy's camp on her behalf. Now she gets on the stand and says that she didn't have any knowledge of Tyrone Blackburn sending a demand letter to Diddy's camp. Now, isn't that what Dwayne Youngblood said also? Didn't he pull that one that he didn't know that Tyrone Blackburn was sending a demand letter to Bishop Jakes? Is this the MO of Tyrone Blackburn, or are these people using him as a scapegoat? What's up, his only wife, Valerie? So I don't know. Should we believe that Tyrone is just going off on his own, trying to throw something to the wind and see what's going to stick with these demand letters? He's become the demand letter king. Well, I don't know if he's really the king if you're not getting no cash off of him. If you just sending in correspondence that doesn't get any positive reactions or results, I don't know if your demand letters are worth paper they written on. Hit that like button, everybody. Double tap the screen. So I don't know. Seems like these faith leaders are just going crazy. Not that Tyrone is a faith leader. Yeah. Jamal got to chill. 2 girls going to college in the fall. I need Target deals, Walmart deals, and that. Yeah, I'm not thinking any way different than people who want to go to Target, Dollar General, or whatever else store he comes up with next week that he wants y'all to boycott. Okay, he don't want y'all to get deals. He's in another tax bracket. He can just buy wherever, how much ever it costs, and him and Carrie can just go and buy whatever. But we got to look around. We on a certain kind of bracket. We got to look for deals, and we got to make sure that we can get the bang for our buck. So picking up and putting down these boycotts, I understand the longevity of it and the outcome of boycotts and all that. But I think at this point, yeah, yeah, mm-hmm. Siding with Blackburn. Now, folks are hilariously changing their tune with siding with Blackburn. Yeah, yeah, I think the tunes have been changed. Yeah, nobody wants to side with them no more, Nicole. You don't get all these lies, defending him. After he put the kiss and a hug in the car that left yesterday, I don't know if people are having, not like that's the only thing we have an issue with. But yeah, thank you, Londa, for putting the color on it. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Right, Londa, I'm about to have, you see, we getting college stuff early. Yeah, you gotta grab that stuff and listen. If you can buy it from Walmart, Target, however, wherever you can and buy the stuff, get the stuff. Okay. There's other ways of showing. You just came right out of. You didn't even look. You didn't even look. You didn't even look. Why look? Why even look? I on the road. People. What's up, Jesse? Creepy. Creepy is still saying Target. No. Well, don't go over there, Creepy. Don't go. Don't go. If he don't want you to go to Taco Bell next week, don't go. He don't want you to go to KFC the week after that, don't go. If Jamal say don't go to Hobby Lobby because they're not playing the right Christian church music over. I don't know if I'm failed deal break to our black people. So I get it. I get it. But I think at this point, I think it's the point has been made. So is he trying to bankrupt them before they can actually have enough money to fulfill the deal? Because they done probably tanked all the money that they was gonna give. That's the excuse they gonna use. He done tanked the money. The money's gone. I mean, we've lost so much money in the deal. Yeah, I'm trying to get out of it, Aaron B. I'm trying to get out of it. Still, but I'm definitely getting that stock. Yeah. Okay, I think I'm back. So again, I don't know if you guys heard me or not, but Pre-B says because Target didn't adhere to what they said they were going to do for the black creators. But at this point, have they tanked all the money now? We haven't given them any money. We've done a boycott for a number of months. They've tanked, the stock is tanked. Other things have happened. So are they going to, so now that we tanked them, we want them to honor what they said? Is that put some yellow hearts in the if I ain't broke? I'm gonna go out for next go out. Am I back? On there, people are coming in, but I just can't see nobody typing. This route. Am I back? Get on my nerves. Got so much to. Okay, I think I'm back now. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I see me moving now. Hey, that was so. Why is that dirty over there? Oh, people get in my car. All right, I think I'm back. Oh yeah, that's what it is. That driving all around, you know how that is. Ooh, some people just don't have a life. My bad that I have cars and stuff. Oh, excuse me for having cars and homes. My bad. What's up, Cedric Jones? So I think we're back now. Okay. Maybe we can have a conversation now, possibly. Y'all double tap the screen for me. So I was listening to Larry Reed last night about Tiffany Montgomery. He seems to think that it's a pile up. How many think that it's a pile up on Tiffany? And they're, because, she's a woman, she's a black woman, they shouldn't be saying things like that to her. And it's pretty much just a pile up, that part, Sean. It's not a pile up. So the talk is warranted, you're saying? You can't do a lot of, I don't know. I still hold to my thought that it's prophetic crabs in a barrel. I still hold to that thought. Ain't nobody piling up. It's not a pile up. She dug her. I think she's just so nasty at times. Just really nasty. Just like when she starts talking about Beyonce. You really don't know that girl. Just because you're no longer in the world and you don't listen to worldly so-called music, that doesn't mean that people who sing other types of music is part of Baal, or she calls her Beyonce or whatever she calls her. That's just sick, I think. It's just twisted. Then she's talking about, you guys don't know, you don't love God, you hate God, you hate God, you hate God. Why would you even say that? You don't know what's in people's hearts. And you don't, like I said last night, she's acting like she can take and give and take God away from people. You're not that girl. You're not that woman. You're not that one. You are not that one. She wants to play the victim now, though. They're all ganging up on me. And you know why they're ganging up on her, Sean? Because they're gay. And they have the spirit of homosexuality. And that's the spirit and it's Pride Month. Pride Month has given the authority to the LGBTQ community to attack her with vengeance. Okay. They're all of them lying, because they're all in for they're in it for a reason, Marcellus. They're in it just to break down the next one and build up the other one. Build me up. I'm gonna break you down so I can come up. Give me your prophetic. I want your griftees. I need to grift them a little bit more on my end. All outside of God's purpose. I don't think they really know what God's purpose is for a prophet. They don't know, Marcellus. They don't know what the purpose is. Just like apostles and things, they don't know what the purpose is. Ferguson, you're calling yourself an apostle. You're supposed to be going around and opening up works and building churches and building ministries, and then planting the seeds, setting people over churches and that type of thing, and then moving on to the next. No, you're killing the churches on your way. So he's doing like the opposite of what an apostle is supposed to do. So we got to throw you out, Ferguson. You gone. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Y'all bless the Cash App. Thank you so much, Mary. I'll pin it for you. Let it ring. It's my birthday month. I want to say happy birthday. Aaliyah, you got to make me a new birthday song. You can use the same one. It just got to be to me. It got to be to me for the month, okay? Yeah. Gossip fest left and right. And then not only a gossip fest, Katrina, it's I got tapes on you. I got recordings. I got this. I got that. And the thing about it, whoever sat in that meeting with Matthew Stevenson when he supposedly said that he handled her wrong, handled Tiffany Montgomery wrong. And it's like, dang, you can't trust nobody. Who sat in that meeting and then gave her the recording? These people just, these hoes ain't loyal. I tell you, they not loyal. Prophet Chris Brown was so right. Oh, they not loyal. Sit right up in there. Yeah, you're just recording everybody. Gemini's in the building. Come on, Gemini's in the building. It's like, oh my goodness. Who can you run to? Ain't that what Escape said? To fill this empty space. You can't trust nobody. Woo. I sat here contemplating about the right thing to decide. Will I take the wrong all my life? Where can I go? What lies ahead of me? Oh, I got strong determination. Oh, I'm not afraid of change, Jesus. Oh, no. Oh, but who can I trust, Lord? They all done turned their backs on me. They must be real friendless. She says some chick called her on the phone, Tiffany, when she was online. I'm like, who are y'all real friends? That's why y'all can't have no real friends because all y'all just dirty. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Y'all see the latest video of Gigi? She done perked up last night. She got her about a 13-minute video. Now, somebody done talk to her. EJ don't care. He ain't listening to nobody. But somebody done talk to Gigi. She ain't mentioning no names. She's still telling her story, but she not mentioning no names. See, that's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. You done already, put it out there. Now, the video you want, you can say whatever you want to say, but you just don't mention no names. Okay? So she done got another video. She's, what does she say? What does she say in it? I think she's been listening to our videos, y'all. She's been listening to our videos because she's speaking more into the fact where she, didn't listen to the voice of the Lord and only listened to the man. But I'm still convinced y'all can hang your hats on this spiritual manipulation and stuff and all this. But my question is, have these people really, really changed? Has the situation you went through, has it changed you? Because that's a personality trait where you are just listening to the man or the woman who's satisfying you sexually. That's all your mind listen to, or your direction in life. Talking and being herself. EJ is not. Yeah, she's just talking now. Like we've always said, can't nobody hold your story. Lee and Courtney want her to have a diarrhea of the mouth, and that's fine. But don't come out here slandering people's name. I just don't understand how long what's the criteria of the beatdown? I don't understand what the length of the beatdown is. How long do you go? And say you go where that preacher or pastor, say they lose their church. Is that when you stop? Does God direct you to stop then? Or do you just keep on running your mouth? I don't understand. Double tap the screen, everybody. But she's in her car, I guess. I hope she got somewhere to live, because I think she was in her car again. She's been in that car a couple of times with them videos. I don't know. She was on the yacht last time I seen her. She was on the yacht. Whose yacht was she on? That's my question. She one of them girls, it's all good and dandy until they catch feelings. And all of a sudden, Chucky come out. You don't know what to do. I don't know. That EJ, I guess he done gave that other man $25,000 to his other. He done paid $50,000 to his attorney. Well, you know the sad part about it, EJ. Let me fill you in on a little something they told me over there. Once you lose, you know you're gonna have to pay Lovy's court fees, right? Oh God. So I guarantee you after you lose, then folks ain't gonna come and do no GoFundMe. They ain't gonna say, well, I told you to be quiet. Play the game and catch the feelings. You just gotta stay in the game, Nicole. You gotta stay in the game. You can't catch no feelings. Just stay in the game. After the game, you go about your business. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win. Fantasia said, sometimes you gotta look. Oh God. Sometimes you gotta lose to win. Oh God. Oh God. It's just like that sometimes.
Hey there, what's here for you?
Let's see here. Let me have iced matcha latte, venti.
Right. Okay, anything else?
You don't put anything on top of that, do you?
It doesn't. No.
Oh, okay, great. That's all. Oh, you know what? Could you add some peppermint in there?
Okay.
Yeah.
That's iced matcha with peppermint.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'll see you at the window.
Thank you. That peppermint be right, y'all. It be right. Gotta add some money to my thing. Does anybody want to pay for my drink today? Are you feeling? Are you gonna bless the apostle? Are you gonna bless Sweet Daddy on the day? Okay, I added it. What Jesse say? What's the junior prophet talking about today? Mind you, these young people been put out their Job Corps. Y'all couldn't allocate time. Right. They over here fussing at this, and they should be worried about where we can put the young people for Job Corps and all this other stuff. I don't mean no harm. That's what I'm talking about, Jamal. Listen, I understand this whole boycott thing. I understand it, but I think we got some bigger fish to fry right now. There gotta be some right now tangible things that somebody like a Jamal Bryant and New Birth can put their hands on to do some immediate change. Yeah, the Target is going to lose money. They might give the money to the Black creators, maybe, and they might not. They might say, y'all done bankrupt us. We ain't got no more damn money to give you. But go figure out what they're going to do with them Job Corps and stuff. Larry and this Ghana be right. Everybody want to go to Ghana. They want to build over there, but well, I tell you, they ain't my money, so listen to him. Yeah, Starbucks. Your daughter like matcha? But there got to be something more tangible right now, Sharon, that can be done instead of continuing this boycott. And you got to remember I know we don't like to look at the part where what's up with the Black folk and the brown folk and the people of color that are working at Target trying to make a living. Where are they going to go? Oh, well, go to Walmart. Oh, but then 2 weeks from now we're going to boycott Walmart. Oh, but all of our Black people are working at Dollar Generals because Dollar Generals are in a lot of the lower types of areas, neighborhoods. But hey, let's do a boycott on Dollar General now to knock them people out so they can be at home hungry now that Trump has now snatched the snap and they can't get no food stamp. But let's boycott all of the stores that our people are working at. And possibly the people will get a clue and do what we want them to do. Okay. Holding classes, teaching. That's right. Teach about AI. Right.
6:45.
Thank you. I'm just a little bewildered. I understand about them reneging on the black creators, but how many businesses and how many jobs, even for us, are going to be in jeopardy or that have been in jeopardy, and people have lost their job because the lack of patronship to these stores. We just have to look at the bigger picture of this thing. And I know they say the bigger picture is the boycott and they lose money, but they go, I don't know. I guess I'm just thinking about it in another way. I think they do, Jesse. I think they do. It's not coming back. So why not sit at the table and try to think of another way to help, like some of these businesses have figured out how to not do DEI, but do DEI in another, put it under another umbrella. We got to trick the folks until God sees fit to get these people up out of here. We boycotting, and Pastor Jamal Bryant have bought in big companies to neighborhood Dollar Tree is their grocery store. Yeah, yeah. What's up, Queen Anne Brock? They do pop-up shops. Ridiculous. What you think about this? You think you with this boycott still, Anne Brock, with your Pastor Jamal fighting for job? Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just so many areas that we need to really look at instead of just thinking things are black and white. It's so easy to say boycott. So just go to Amazon and do. But are we thinking about our people who have working at these jobs? And when he brought in that, and then it doesn't look good. Then you say, oh, well, Dollar General had, there's one of them in every whatever a portion, mile radius of people. But you don't understand that those stores help keep people going, surviving. Yeah, they're in a lot of those areas because they're cheaper stores. People can, work there. They can maybe buy the food for cheaper and whatever else for cheaper. I've never been to a Dollar General store, but I'm sure they have to be like cheaper stuff. Say $1 on it. So thinking it's $1. I don't know. Even though I don't think more anything in the dollar store ain't $1 no more. Ain't it $1.50? Right. They just changed the name of the DAI programs. Like Target now calls it belonging at the bullseye. Changing the name to protect the program. Has anybody but he's still mad about the money, I guess, that they didn't give the black creators or something. So is that well, how much did Jamal give the black creators? Big old church over there. Instead of doing weed farms and all that. Mm. Let's go deeper than these stores. It's yeah. He said they are more in the rural areas. And when we talk rural areas, doesn't that give you the less fortunate type of areas? Isn't that kind of the deal there when you talk about rural areas? Trying to be the new Al Sharpton and shake down these companies. Yeah, you know what? They don't really like shakedowns too much, Sharon, because eventually the shakedown is going to shake him up. Yeah. He may want to rethink this And I still say, I don't care. I know he's been doing some work and stuff, but Jamal Bryant to me is still a media whore. He loves to be in the media. He loves a good social media story. That's, i.e., this podcast, he had to do something that was going to keep him relevant in media. He loves it. Not saying there's anything wrong with it, but my thing is, I think that's his go-to and why he takes on a lot of these things. Yeah, I'm sure he has a love for our community and black folk, but there comes a time where he kind of goes into, it becomes a little selfish to me, self-grandizing, very poverty-stricken. So why go after those stores? And they're going to continue to hire, Sharon, the black and brown people, especially if they live in the area. Have big job fairs for people to be hired. Yes. Have a plan to. Well, his plan is to give you a whole list of black-owned businesses. That's not a solution. That's really not a solution. Because after our people have been fired from all these Targets and Dollar Generals and stuff, giving us a list of black-owned businesses doesn't help the people who need jobs. Those black-owned businesses probably are already, to their capacity with employees. And I was looking at that list, and it wasn't like it was like huge companies of black-owned businesses. There's a lot of online stuff, a lot of, so that still doesn't say a lot for giving people their due in regards to jobs. He loves attention, and he loves it. No, the girl said he just full of it. He just full of it. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to go with it. It's hard. It's hard for me to go with it. I understand. We did the boycott. I put it up, and I think a lot of people did it, but I'm not downing anybody who doesn't want to continue that type of movement. Well, I like that Corvette. Who's that? That's my neighbor. I thought he had a red one. I think he got a white one now. Right. How many black-owned businesses have grocery stores? Yeah. Most of the family lives in Arkansas, where I live. A rural state options are already very few. Just because I live close to the city and have a state job doesn't mean I don't think of other. Right. And that's what I'm getting, Aaron. It's like there's a lot of things, and it's like he's thinking about this tax bracket that is where he's at or just a little bit below him or whatever. But in my mind, when you start talking about this, especially in those areas, I'm thinking of the people that are working there, that are living around there. They're dependent upon, low food costs, low things, and you want people to boycott that and to bankrupt. I think I don't know how many, if somebody knows, but there was a large amount of Dollar Generals over the amount of Targets. Okay. And it's like, just imagine how many jobs are going to be lost. Kroger and Dollar General, the only stores in my town outside the city, are almost every street and corner. Wow. Yeah. So I guess they want to take him out, but he's going to take out at least half of them, huh? Take out at least half of them. I don't know. What about the single mother who works at Target and now her hours are cut because the store's revenue decreased drastically? That's what I'm saying, Katrina. That's what it looks so good for Jamal to step out, have T-shirts, because he's selling T-shirts of the boycott. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand this. I don't care where you say you're gonna put them. It ain't enough for what you're doing. It ain't gonna cover enough of what you're doing. It's not gonna be enough. People gonna lose their jobs, and your T-shirt sales, and you giving them a couple dollars off them T-shirts. That ain't gonna suffice. Did you hear Dollar General set record profits? Well, they keep comparing it to the Montgomery boycott, but this is not the Montgomery boycott. It's not. It's not. Don't do that. What's up, Alex? Don't do that. Don't do that. It ain't it. It ain't it. But we online listening to prophets fight. The mouthpieces of God are fighting. That's what we have been reduced to around here. Fights and lawsuits. That's what we have been reduced to. While we talking about boycotting for DEI, we fighting because somebody called you a witch and somebody called you a warlock. And I'm going to defend my spirituality. I think everybody got a little witch and warlock in them. Everybody got the ability to be a little witchy and a little warlocky, at times. What's up, Hazel lady? You wonder what the average income at new birth is. Let's ask them for the stats. Plan B and Z was a list of Black-owned businesses, Lady Elite. That's your plan B through Z. What's up, Erica? That's what we've been reduced to. They said something about Kerry reprimanded him for saying that man. Who legs was he complimenting? Was it Cam Newton's? Try Jesus, not me. What's up, Kevin? Y'all double tap the screen yet? We only have 62 likes. We should have 100. We should really have 100 likes by now, everybody. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. Well, we are officially on Judge Wait Gate for the Jake's case. I think I am going to go to Pittsburgh. I might go to Pittsburgh, but I want to go to it I want to spend a week at least in Pittsburgh at the trial. So I have someone there who is tapping into that for me, who works at the courthouse there in Pittsburgh. So we're trying to figure all that out because I don't want to go there and can't get in and go there and be wasting my time. So we're trying to do some pre-work before I get there. I just gotta, they mapping out some things. So when we get those dates, we can figure out what we gonna do. Yeah. Jamal couldn't focus. Cam Newton's legs was sparkling. Jamal's foot was about to his foot almost slipped. Them legs got him. Oh, God. Oh, guess Kerry's legs ain't enough. What's up, Ray? It ain't no morning time. Wake up singing hallelujah in the morning time. Come on, Tremaine. I don't think you know what you're talking about, but why don't you ask him? He will do an interview, I am sure. I don't think you know. So I don't think I like that tone. I don't think I like that tone. Because you could have left out the first part and just said you should do an interview to get more clarity from him. Donnie and Crawford, I don't think I like that tone, how you type that. Because I'm seeing some attitude in that type. Is anybody with me? Do I have a second on that? Oh, okay. Okay. Because you said, I don't think you know what you talking about. That ain't really how you phrase that. That ain't really how you phrase that. You could have said, how about you see about talking to him and maybe getting an interview so you can get some more clarity on his thought pattern. Don't that sound a little better? It was a little rude. There you go. Break it down, Katrina. Give us some examples. It's a possibility, Nicole. We're gonna hold out for a minute. We gonna hold out. Give it a minute. Tone wasn't right. You don't talk to the prophet like that. You better be glad I ain't Tiffany Montgomery. Because, Tiffany Montgomery would have put you and your whole family. She would have put a whole curse. You and your whole family would have been cursed just because of that. She don't play around with y'all. Yeah, AI. Go next time. Go to Chat GPT. Donita. Donnie. Go to Chat GPT. Go to Chat GPT and see how should I phrase this to St. James that he ain't gonna think is disrespectful. What's up, Charmaine? What you got going on? What else have we been running around here talking about? Ain't much. Let's see, the Prophets fighting. Brian Karn. I think out of all of them, I wish I would do a poll. If I was in front of my laptop, I would do a poll. You're cooking, Charmaine? You would have cut your whole livestock, right? And the innocent cattle. They will not grow. You and your family will starve. Oh, yeah, Tiffany would have, you would have got all that together. I curse your livestock. I curse your little cattle. I curse the chickens. They will not be able to roost. Ooh. What's up, Pray Era? Oh, yeah, Tiffany would have cursed all of them out. Out of all these prophets, the ones that I can deal with, I like Brian Karn. I just he don't need to tell me nothing what God said. I like his churchiness. I like he just kind of old school. He kind of just say what he say. I like that about Karn. I used to like Juanita, but Juanita preached so rough and tough. Armand over there being stalked I did see that. But that girl, he clocked it. That girl was totally just trying to get her clout chase on. What's up, JP? She was totally trying to get her clout chase on. Bryant was actually on point this time. Yeah, he actually was. What he said the other day was he was right. He was on point. Seemed like he was a little bit more humble too. You see, like he didn't want to get anything started negatively, and he just kind of just said it. Yeah, I was with them this time. I really was. So yeah. But I can deal with Brian Karn. Juanita, I'm not too. I wish she would preach happy sometime, since she's always upset when she preaches now. Never has anything pleasant. It's always really rough and really, yeah. Matthew Stevenson, I really never really got into Matthew Stevenson. Sometimes I listen to him on Instagram and he has some good things to say. Like he'll be just talking about something on Instagram and I'll chime in over there
and listen to him sometime. And that's about my extent. I don't hitting his, Sunday services. I've tried that. I'm not really interested in that because then he goes right into that long prophecy stuff. Always barking at the people. Yeah, a lot of them bark, Kevin. Just a lot of them bark. It seemed like God has never really, they have this form of God in their head that he's some kind of just man sitting on a king's throne and with the scepter or whatever the thing, and he's just, really dogmatic and yelling at them and all these commands, and he's never smiling. He's always serious. That's how a lot of these prophets relay the voice of God to us. Scaring the kids. Yeah. That's what they always, it's hard. I would rather you just kind of flow with it and kind of just, to tell us that God is this loving God. Y'all don't act like it. And they don't portray him as that. They just don't. And we know that it's not lilies and tulips and butterflies all the time. But prophecy is now money on what Tiffany was talking about yesterday. Her whole demeanor, it was very, she never had like a pleasant look on her face. She already had no makeup. She already had, And I don't understand how you fast, but got time to tell somebody off and to curse them. I don't understand how that worked. How fasting work like that? Nita, and it's also a tactic. That tactic is good, like the old school hell scare tactic. It's good because it allows people to give more money. If they scared, they're gonna give a little bit more money. They don't want to be cursed. They don't want to be. Oh, congratulations to my pastor friend Spencer. Then him and his wife done had a baby, another baby. They had a baby boy today. I know they thought they had a girl, but God said not so. Name is Malachi. That's what made me think of money and stuff, because they named him Malachi. Spencer, is that what you tried to do? You tried to name your son Malachi? Very dark energy. Very dark energy. Came on with the snarl in her face talking about pride. Listen here, like I said yesterday, she got a problem with this molestation, with this gay people, with this man hating, the man who hate women and things like that. She's always talking about men who hate women and molestation, and you got the spirit of molestation because the spirit of molestation. I don't even know how she broke that one down. Then she said, the gays and then the Pride Month, and they coming after her even more with a vengeance because it's Pride Month. Oh, somebody go rub her back. Go hug her. Go kiss her on the cheek. Go do something. You stop looking at it. Oh my goodness. And then she cut it off. She said she was putting the other part on YouTube. I didn't even go over to YouTube. I had seen it. I seen it all. I watched it live. So yes, she's full of pride. Speaking of Pride Month, she's full of pride. This is her month. A lot of those people are pride. Ferguson's very prideful. Very prideful. None of them are. Nothing, they can't get along. I'm the one God speaks to. Not you. Have gone to their head. I think they make accounts have gone. Yeah. The bank accounts. Yeah. Volume low. Why is my volume low? Turn it up. What's up, Jesse Johnson? Entertainment reporter said my volume low. Is my volume low, y'all? Is it really low? How low can you go? I don't know, y'all. Oh, it's better now. If it takes all the worldly things from my life, make me better, Lord. Please make me better. How many want to be better? Come on, how many want to be better? And if it means that I got a lot to satisfy, I don't know. I mean, if they saw somebody on the street hungry, would they really go in there and just buy them a burger? No, they would say, you're in sin. Charmaine, they would tell them, you're in sin. You're in sin. And God has proclaimed a curse upon you. And I'll be in sin if I help you. I cannot feed you. God will get me if I feed you. That's what they would say. So no, they wouldn't help nobody. Come on, Tasha says she want to be better. And if it means that I have to fight with tear-stained eyes. Come on now. Who was that? Donald Vales. That's good. Make me much better. Okay. Oh, man. So who else will be talking about? Did we miss anything? I don't think anything else is of any importance. What y'all think? Man, this heat is wild, Charmaine. But I mean, it is what it is. We know what to expect. It ain't nothing that we ain't used to. So I just have to figure out my days. I'll be looking on the calendar of which day can I go out of town. I'll be looking at those. What do I have to do? I can't do that weekend. I can do that weekend. So, but this month I'll be gone. But I think where I'm going, I don't think it's all that much cooler. But we'll deal with it. But let me see. There was something else I wanted to talk about. I just can't remember what it was. I can't remember. Attitude about Miss Gigi. So So Charmaine said you had to change your attitude about Miss Gigi. Okay, so you must have seen her new video from last night. I did say earlier, I don't know if you were on here, but I said I can agree, and I can, it's good how she's reporting or relaying her message now. She's not mentioning any names. She is, now she's cheering EJ, she's cheering that Sheridan woman, and she's cheering some of the other ones who have come out against Lovy, but she's not saying Lovy's name, So I get maybe she got the right attorney, because EJ obviously didn't get the right attorney at all. Oh yeah. Now they say Brian McKnight didn't even make up with his son before he died. Is that true, Wayne Justice? You don't agree with that? Okay, what do you mean? Which part don't you agree with that? But she really has been jacked up through these people. Yeah. She's still talking about that man. Yes, she is, Nola. She just did a video last night. I mean, he got a whole lot. Now, is she in the lawsuit? Because it was my understanding that Jax woman was in it, EJ was in it, and there was another. I think there's some paperwork should be coming out pretty soon. Right in the past Sunday at Perfecting. Vanessa Bell. Oh, really? So is Vanessa Bell back in Detroit? Is she back in Detroit? Was estranged from his son while he was dying at state. That Brian McKnight. It's like he totally ditched his old family when he got with the new family, started having new babies, right? I don't see how people can do that. I don't understand the dynamic of the family. I don't know what went on with them, but that just seems strange to me. Bryant has always, and it's not looking good for his career, because that last couple of concerts, he had to actually cancel because people were disgruntled about how he was treating his family. And I don't think with his son dying and him being estranged from him, is he going to bury the poor boy? Or does somebody else have to bury him? At least bury him. At least pay for the burial, Bryant. That's crazy. Left his dark-skinned family for the light-skinned family. Yeah. I think he does have issues. Bryant is a better maggot. Brian M. Who's Brian M? Breezy. Who's Brian M? Not Karn. You talking about Karn? Brian M. What's up, Justin? Ooh, they over there porn bombing every day at the beef sector, Justin. You see Jay Wilson got it. Ness got it. That Dimples. Ooh, I told Dimples she need a shut-in and a shut-in, a prayer service. Oh, Dimples over there porn bombing them people. Dimples, where you at? Brian is mad because his brother is speaking out against him. Oh, okay. Oh, Brian McKnight. Okay, now it's clicking Brian M. Okay. Oh, his brother is speaking out against him. Well, somebody ought to speak out against him because I don't think that's right. Treat strangers better than their own seed. How could you love me, Dita, and not love the one person you see every day? That's Bible. That's Bible. Yes, the Dimple, and they using Shakim's peen. She using Shakim's peen to porn bomb everybody. Lord Jesus. Oh, it's a mess. So mods, make sure you look at people's pictures in the chat. Don't just look at what they say. Look at the pictures in the chat. If the pictures ain't right, you block them immediately. You get them out of here immediately. Because one she was on a panel and she changed the picture and it was that. But then in Wilson's chat, whoever did it, I don't know if it's Dimples or not. Whoever did it, it was the same picture though. They was in the chat and they used it as their avatar. And then he put that avatar on the screen. He put that comment on the screen, and bam, you got corn on the screen. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Michael Bolton's been so. Did his cancer go back and come out of remission? Because I think he had like brain cancer or something like that. Michael Bolton. That was a good 2 for 1. I'm not. It was right. What you talk about, Nita? You talk about the porn bomb? Do you be in the beef section too? That's just oh my goodness. This is wild. But I don't know. Did I do my hour? Oh yeah, I think I'm over an hour. I wanted to hang out with y'all for at least an hour. All right, y'all, I gotta get off of here. But I think Marcellus is coming on later. Maybe I'll hop on this panel when he's finished with this commentary. And because I know he got a lot of stuff to talk about on tonight. All right, so do me a favor and double tap the screen, hit the like button for me. And those of you who will support the channel today, there it is. It's pinned, the $, the St. James Show, or $ St. James Show to send cash apps or what have you. Thank you so much for the new subscribers that we have over here at the St. James Show. Also, go to the Carnal Church Sector page. Make sure you subscribe there. And St. James And we'll see you soon. All right. Bye-bye.